If you're looking for a Tokoname teapot, the most important thing is not the color, it's not the shape, it's not even the type of handle you choose. The only thing that really matters is whether or not your tea tastes better. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the one thing that guarantees that. By the way, I'm Yuki, I'm the founder of Tea Life. Here we break down Japanese tea so your next cup of tea tastes even better. So what do people usually look at when choosing a teapot? There's numerous factors. First, the handle. This is a side handle. There could be a back handle. There could be a top handle. Perhaps the color and the design. So this is a red clay. There's blacks. There's whites. There's different types of glazes. This one has a flower design on it. And then there's the shapes. So this is a round one. There could be, taller ones, thinner ones maybe. But when it comes to the taste of tea, there's really only one factor that matters the most. That's the size of the teapot. It's really about creating the right environment for the tea leaves. It's basically like running a bath. If the bath is too small and too cramped, then the tea leaves don't have enough space to relax and spread out. If the bathtub is too large, then the water would spread out and the water will cool very quickly. For tea leaves, it's basically the same idea. If the teapot is too small, then the tea leaves won't have enough space to spread and you won't be able to extract the taste out of the tea leaves to the maximum. If the teapot is too big, then the hot water will become cold very quickly and you won't be able to taste it while it's hot. The right sized teapot gives you just enough space so the tea leaves can expand, but at the same time, it won't cool down the water as fast. So that's the size of teapot you're looking for. So how do you choose the size? It's actually very simple. All you have to think about is, how are you going to use your teapot? If you're going to drink sencha very often, how much sencha do you want to drink? If you're going to drink with 2 people and maybe each cup, if you want 100 milliliters each, that's 200 milliliters. Then in that case, you want to find a teapot with a capacity of 200 milliliters. One key point here is when you look at 200 milliliters, you basically want to use the capacity of usage. You don't want to use the max capacity. Let's say the maximum capacity is 280, but you shouldn't use it at 280 because then the water will be spilling out of the sides. You want to use it at the ideal capacity, which is about, I think, 240. Now, once the size is right, you can start to think about everything else, whether it be the color, the type of handle, the shape, so on and so forth. Now, some people say, isn't the shape important because depending on the shape, the leaves don't have space to spread out. And that's true. However, if you're looking for a Tokoname teapot, generally, the Tokoname teapots are engineered in a way that it spreads out the tea leaves very efficiently. So usually you wouldn't really have a problem with the shape itself. But if there is a choice, if there's 2 teapots with the same capacity and one has a wider base, perhaps that one might be more suitable in terms of the shape. For the handle, obviously there's lots of different types of handles. I did a video recently regarding why this side handle is really nice. I would recommend you watching that before you buy a Kyusu. Other than that, I think it's mostly preference, especially the color and design. Thank you for watching. That's all for this video. If you missed the video that's talking about what Tokoname teapots are in the first place, then click on the next link.